Hello, and we're back on the Ouse. Just heading down to the river now. Those that have fished here will recognise this. There's be a few here, so I don't know where I'm going to fish yet. Decent evening for it though. Let's get down there and see what we can catch. Well, chosen a swim opposite the famous Benningborough Park. Taking a bit of time getting down here. I just stopped to have a chat with someone I knew. He's not had anything. Talking to a guy on way up to the car park, he hasn't had anything either. He had lost one this morning though. He said he only knew of one fish been out today. So might be tough going. Anyway, let's get a rod out and see what we can do. Well, I've had one first cast. Admittedly a very long first cast. Probably been out about an hour. Quite a nice fish. In fact, it's bigger than I thought. It could be close to double figure fish, I'd say. I thought it was about £7 when I netted it. I'd put up a bit of a fight. Get him unhooked and I will weigh him. It's probably a good 9. Just be careful of these fins. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Let him settle down a minute. In fact, it looks smaller now I've looked at it. I'd say it's probably an 8. I'm not going to weigh it actually. It's probably an 8-pounder. I think my glasses made it look bigger. There we go. Yeah, it's probably £8. Certainly not a double. Must have been my glasses playing tricks on me. Getting slipped back. Well, that's it for tonight. Just a one fish, but a nice fish to get. I've had a couple of indications since that, but you never really know what they are. They could be chub, could be bream, could be barbel, being cagey. I thought one did look a bit barbely. It sort of pulled rod tip quite a way round, and I expected it to keep going, but it didn't. It sprang back. So, but like I say, you never really know what they are. Anyway, that's going to be it till Sunday, and I think it's 1st of March on Sunday. I'm not sure, so that's probably going to be last Barbel of February. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good morning, and we're out on a flooded river barbel fishing again. Yeah, we're back on the Ouse. River's rising. Got 2 rods out. Don't often fish 2 rods, but there's plenty of room in this swim. I can cast one a long way downstream, and playing fish ain't going to be an issue. I can sort of walk along the bank a bit if I need to. So, yeah, I just don't like fishing 2 rods when they're close. I don't understand why some people do it. It's as though they think fish can't swim about. You know, fish are more than capable of swimming to a bait. You know, you don't have to land it on their heads. So, yeah, I've got the 2 rods out. It's absolutely ripping through at the moment. Daft as it sounds, that'll probably ease off as it rises up. It's real strong current at the moment. That doesn't bother me though. It doesn't bother Barbel at all. I see things on forums about, people saying, "Oh, fishing slacks." If you're barbel fishing, slacks at the last place you want to be fishing. They just tend to fill up with rubbish and leaves, and barbel don't seem to go in them. You watch Barbel roll in floods, 9 times out of 10, the middle of the river in flow. In fact, probably 10 times out of 10. So yeah, got 2 rods out, both on boilie, and we'll see what we can catch. Got one, but it don't feel particularly big, but not convinced it's a barbel even. What we got? Chub. Little chub. Stand him out. Yeah, little chub. Probably just over a pound. Gonna require a forceps, I think. Where is it? Where I got it. There we go. Well, moved into a new swim. It's just a bit awkward in that there seems to be a lot of leaves coming down, surprisingly. It's just making it a bit awkward to fish it. You know, tip was dragging right round all the time, and you're picking it up, and it was covered in. It's more like what you'd expect in autumn rather than late February. I was surprised how many leaves were in the river. There hasn't really been an issue with them recently, and today there just seems to be a load of them. So I've come in here, and it's looking a lot better. It's been out a few minutes now, and tipping, getting dragged around like it was in there. So yeah, it's probably half a chance of getting one out of here. Had to move a swim and I've got a barbel on. The only trouble is, it feels like it's going through a snag. got in these tree roots, I think. Guy's out. Got him moving. Keep him away from those tree roots. There we go. I think I'm going to end my session on this one, to be honest. Well, managed to get one. It's not a bad fish, probably a £6 fish. Probably going to be the last one of the day. I think I'm probably going to call it a day now. Go home and get some sleep. There you go, quite a nice fish. Let's get him slipped back. Just going to check on my line now because it was in a bit of a snag, so Just going to check in, make sure none of it's feeling frayed. It might just be a hook link that was caught, because it's quite a long hook link. So, but whenever anything like that happens, always give your line a good check over, or you'll cast out hook another fish and it'll just snap on you. Yeah, there's a bit of a kink there, so we'll cut that out. Probably going to strip about 3 yards off just to be sure, actually, because a little bit there don't feel too clever either. You know, last thing you want to be doing is chucking back out and losing a fish because you haven't bothered stripping a bit of line off. Well, that's it for today. I need to get off and go get some sleep. Nice little short session. Always nice to get a little bit of a result like that. So that'll be last Barbel of February anyway, because we're on. Next time I'm fishing will be Sunday, which is 1st of March. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.